Azimuth Trust was linked to French boat schools, pedophile ring. Published by Spotlight, WordPress.com. The Azimuth Trust was a charity that took children with special educational needs on sailing holidays off the coast of Devon and Cornwall. It was founded by pedophile information exchange member Dr. Maurice Fraser, and was used as a front for a pedophile ring, with international connections, to abuse boys. Naked photographs were taken of the boys, which were published in the Azimuth Trust's magazine and sold to other pedophiles. Dr. Maurice Fraser was linked to fellow P.I.E members Peter Wrighton and Charles Napier, and was part of a powerful pedophile network that preyed on vulnerable children in schools and children's homes across the UK. The Azimuth Trust featured in the BBC documentary about Peter Wrighton, The Secret Life of a Pedophile. Fraser and the Azimuth Trust were also heavily linked to Ecole and Bateau, a French boat schools scheme that was also being run as a front for a pedophile ring. Ecole and Bateau was founded in 1969 by Leonid Kamenev. The case eventually came to court this year after a delay of 19 years. Kamenev was found guilty of the rape and sexual assault of children under 15 years old, and was sentenced last month to 12 years in prison. The case didn't make the UK papers, but you can read a report in French here. Apart from the obvious similarities between the two organizations, Dr. Maurice Fraser was a child psychiatrist, and Leonid Kamenev was a child psychotherapist, and both used their professional status as a cover for abusing children. This connection between pedophiles in England and France was very likely to have been established via the Pedophile Information Exchange's contacts page. Dr. Maurice Fraser worked as a child psychiatrist in Belfast in the 1970s at the Royal Belfast Hospital for Sick Children. The Concora Boys' Home pedophile ring was operating throughout the 1970s. To date, his name has never come up in connection with Concora, but it would come as no surprise if the current police investigation found that he was involved. He was a career pedophile and had been investigated for offenses against children as early as 1973. As part of a pedophile ring abusing boys in a house in New York. One of this unsavory bunch, I wonder who's still alive and would willing to cough up. Napier is said to still live in Dorset, the BBC man. Who else, I wonder? Can dream, can't I? 2. The septuagenarian, a former psychotherapist, had founded the school by boat in 1969. This innovative educational project aimed to discover the world of youth aged 10 to 15 years, mostly boys, while studying the Carrick Fry. All, spending long periods away from families in an environment as described for libertine. In his book, Pupils Without Apron, Leonid Kamenev explained his vision of the relationship between adults and children, whom he considered equal. I see no objective reason for the prohibition of sex with children. We quite violent in the name of education. Sex, it would still be more affectionate. Nudity on the boat, Kamenev called it family naturism, without sexual connotation. However, the assize court stated that the pedophile attraction Leonid Kamenev was well before the school boat and events of May 1968, says Le Parisien. Rape and sexual assault committed on very young boys for more than 20 years do not fit at all in the context of an allegedly permissive era, but in the context of a deviant sexuality, she concluded.